It's Everything Now, an interactive comedy show on Twitch where you, the viewers, are in control, featuring special guests from all over the Twitch community and the Los Angeles comedy scene. Enter a variety of wild scenarios with colorful characters and help steer the story in whatever direction you want. You can vote in polls to pick dialogue or make choices. You can pay to play sound effects that have in-show ramifications.
Road ends in 100 feet.
What the fuck?
Submit images over Twitter and Discord for us to use. Or just hop in the chat and suggest what you think we should do. It's your show too, friend. Every episode is its own sandbox to play in. There's never a dull moment. Hop on in and experience everything now.
Hello, Father.
Yeah, hi. What's up, son?
It's finally happening.
What's going on?
Remember how I said that I was interning at that news network, ENS News?
Yeah, the one that's several corporations in sort of a vague way.
Right. Remember how I said they have that sort of those hosts that come in and they report the news, like reporters, right?
Yeah, I understand the
Jill
concept of a
Brado,
reporter.
Bobby Brado, Jack Jalapeno, remember?
I know what I understand conceptually what a reporter is.
Right. I know you do, Dad. I'm sorry. I'm just excited. They all died in a car crash.
What?
They all died in the same car
Oh
crash.
my God, that's horrible. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine. I wasn't in the car.
I know, but those are your coworkers. They're all. Is everyone all? Are you okay? Are you processing that okay?
Well, so they said that. I mean, for what it's worth, they said that Jack Jalapeno had testicular cancer, so he probably wasn't long for this world anyway. So.
Oh, it's horrible to hear.
It's bad, but the good news.
So sorry, son.
You're not. I appreciate, but I just want to say it's actually good news because now, yes, it's good news. Because now, Dad, I'm going to be reporting the news today.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, I guess they probably need someone there to check in as quick as possible and keep the show going. But like, oh my God, I'm so like, oh, that's so terrible. What happened with the crash?
Well, they were driving down the freeway. And I guess that they got rear-ended by a semi and then front-ended by a semi.
Oh my
and then
God.
both sides ended by a semi.
Oh my
Two different
God.
semis. But here's the thing. Ultimately, Dad, I'm pretty sure they made their peace with God beforehand. I made them a mix of Judy Sill songs from her
Your
albums.
mother loves Judy Sill.
Yeah, so I made that for them. I'm assuming they were listening to it in the car, and so they were closer to Jesus than they had ever been before, and so I think that they're probably going to be okay.
Oh, God. Well, I will pray for them. I'm so sorry. If you ever want to talk about this, or if you need to get therapy or something, we can look into that. And I'm assuming they're going to get someone more qualified to take over for you after this one, right? I mean, this is probably just, they needed someone for today.
Wow, Dad, I have to go. I gotta go. I gotta get started. They're queuing me in.
I'm feeling all fucked up right now. Just hearing this, I didn't even know those guys.
Father, you really should watch your language over the phone.
You're
you
right.
never know who's listening. Jesus is always listening.
I'm sorry. Anyway, good luck, and hopefully whoever they bring in after you, doesn't die immediately as well.
Goodbye, Father.
Goodbye.
Well, Dad?
Yep, what's up?
Never mind.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. Hi there, producers. I didn't see you there initially. My name is Abraham Moses. Thank you. I've been interning here at ENS News for a couple summers now. I'm studying communications at BYU. I'm almost ready to graduate. But due to some unforeseen circumstances with various cancers and also, again, a fiery car accident, all three anchors who have traditionally hosted this segment will not be available. That being said, I've been prepared to step in, and if I can be perfectly candid with you, from afar, it seems to me that they haven't done a very good job in the past. And I know that it's not right to talk about people after they've passed, but I just feel like we can really make a professional outfit out of this news network, and I think I'm ready to take it on. They come on in the past. I've been watching from the sidelines. They curse. They use foul language. They cover stories that are, frankly, totally inappropriate. They would never make a traditional news network like One American News or anything like that. And so ultimately, I think we can really try to...
hot dogs here!
Hot dogs, street dogs.
Hello, sir. Thank you so much for offering. I'm not...
You're welcome.
I'm deathly allergic to hot dogs, so if we could maybe try to... Thank you so much again for offering, but I think I'll
You're
pass.
welcome.
Thank you.
You gonna buy one?
I just said I'm deathly allergic, so I can't...
Okay, well, are you gonna buy one or not?
No, not right now. We'll see what we can do later. How about that?
Stop wasting my time, then.
See, this is what I'm talking about. This is the sort of thing that we can really work to remove from the totality of the broadcast. But that being said, you as producers watching at home, you have just as much say in how well this goes as I do. You can contribute advice to the show. If you subscribe to our news program, then you can let us know what breaking stories are happening in the area. You can kind of give us the tip, so to speak. What a disaster. Subscribe, for example. So what a disaster. Why don't you let us know what news you know is breaking in the local area, and we'll get to the bottom of it. It'd be very helpful. Thanks again for subscribing. If you pitch in, you can even let me know if I'm getting a phone call throughout our reporting. And then, of course, right here at the top of our show, before we start to actually do the proper reporting, we need to figure out where we're going to go. We have a number of options at our disposal. We could potentially go to, I believe we have 3 locations. We've got some hot tips. What may be available, what stories may be out there. The dogs humping always alarms me. I too find that a bit untoward. I find it inappropriate in the main.
That's the news.
Well, it is.
News isn't always what you want to hear. Sometimes it's what's happening.
Look, I've been studying communications again for 3 years now. I feel like I kind of know what I'm talking about. So if you just want to, I thank you for your feedback, but ultimately I think, I got to figure it out. Thank you. Got to go to the library to get more knowledge. That's exactly right, Space Cadet Jamie. These dogs have been going at it for months. You'd think the story would be over, one handsome boy. I agree. I think that it's time to move on. What about the squirrel on water skis? That's always a feel-good story. Maybe we'll check in on that. That's possible. What if those 2 dogs are royalty? So royal watching. That makes sense, I suppose. So it looks like we're going to be going to the library first. So we'll be going to the library. We've got a tip on some developing stories that may be taking place there at the local library. So we're going to head over there. And again, I'd like to remind you, for the very first time in ENS News history, a totally professional broadcast. Hello again, producers. It is me, Abraham Moses, live at the scene of our local library. The Now York Library is home to
Hot dogs! Get your hot dogs here!
Hot dogs here, fresh hot dogs.
Shh.
Why are you shushing me?
Because I was just shushed.
Okay,
He's allowed to talk. He's selling something.
I'm selling something.
He was louder than I was earlier. What was it?
You're a patron here. He is selling something.
This guy's so fucking good at his job.
How are people supposed to know about the hot dogs in the library if I can't yell about it?
They're not saying, they're not selling anything. They just said something loud.
You got no sense, kid.
We work here. We're allowed to be loud if we're shushing someone. Please be quiet and let the hot dog man scream.
Can I speak at a moderate volume?
That's a very subjective term, moderate volume.
We don't even know what that means.
Like this, like this
That's
volume.
too loud. Just keep going with it, though.
It looks like I'm getting a cell phone call. I'm so sorry. I'll put it on silent moving forward. I'm sorry. Hello?
Hey, it's your dad.
Dad?
I'm feeling really weird about all your coworkers dying at once, and I know we're like a very religious family, and I like that we've instilled that in you, but like why'd they die, man? Why'd that happen? Is that supposed to be like part of some divine plan?
Dad, we don't know Jesus' plan. We can't predict, we can't read his mind. We don't know God.
I know, but like, damn, and like the other guy was like already sick, and then they killed him with a truck, and
Well,
like,
if anything, that's mercy.
but
Can
then
you
what?
get off the phone, please? This is a library.
I'm trying to sell hot dogs.
Why were those other people involved?
Dad, I'm in a
What did
library and
they
they're trying to
do?
sell hot dogs,
What
okay?
did that?
Hot dogs! Get your hot dogs here!
Hey, it's
Hey.
hot dog time. Get your hot dogs.
Hot dogs here. Can we get this fucking cell phone guy out of here? I'm trying to sell hot dogs.
Yeah,
Dad-
what do you think this is? Verizon?
Dad-
This is a hot dog store.
There's
Dad-
corn dogs in the kids section.
Oh!
Dad,
What if I've been living a life of purity for no reason? I've deferred so much pleasure and happiness because I thought it was immoral, but what if it doesn't matter?
Dad, you need to keep your eye on the prize, okay? There's no turning back now. We're in too deep, okay? We can't change horses midstream, all right?
But I could go gamble finally. I could drink. Oh my God! I could watch a Matrix movie like I've always wanted to do.
Listen, one of my producers is saying maybe you should just have a hot dog. Just have a hot dog and think it over and pray about it a little
Okay.
bit.
When I pray, I feel this deafening silence now that scares me in a way I've never felt before.
Dad, they were... Look, these people, they weren't... Look, I hate to say it, and I know the producers are in the room. These were not good people. Their deaths are lamentable, I suppose, but they
even
weren't...
is good? What even is that? We're going off this one book? What about the other
A
books?
couple books. We're going off a couple
But what
books.
about all the other books? Those are good books too,
Like
right?
what?
I
Like
feel
what are the
I
books? Name
how is
three-
this just occurring to me right now.
Name 3 other books, Dad.
The Quran,
Okay.
the
All
Torah,
right. That's 1. All right. That's 2.
the Tibetan Book of the Dead.
Well, I'm at the library. I can check some out for you, but right now I need to get back to work,
Let
okay?
me know what they say. I'm feeling crazy. I think I might leave your mother. I
Dad,
really
what do you
don't know
mean?
what's
What do
going
you mean
on.
you're gonna meet-
I'm going to go watch. I've decided at the very least I'm going to go watch a Matrix movie.
Proud of you, bro.
Which one, Dad?
I mean, probably the first one. I would assume that's how you have to start.
I guess that's okay, but it just...
Amazon has the 4th one though, so I might check that
Dad, it's a
out.
slippery slope. You're gonna watch the 2nd and 3rd ones after that. And then it's gone, and then it's over. Then it's too late for you.
I don't know.
Jesus
son.
will have turned his back on you fully.
I have to go work this out. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay. Sorry for yelling in the library.
Apology not accepted.
Fuck you!
We're live here at the Everything Now York Library, where, for just the cost of free, patrons, local citizens can check out as many books as their arms can carry. We're here this afternoon. It is a warm day outside, but inside it's cool as can be. Hardly believe that we live in a country that is slowly warming to the point where we'll basically be living in a convection oven. Do I have to say that if I don't believe it?
Yep.
Okay, because it was on the prompter, but I don't know if climate change is...
Soros notes.
Can't disagree with the boss, right? All right, so we're here. We're going to be talking to some patrons if we have the opportunity to do so. So if anyone here maybe has a breaking story, we can sit tight, wait for them to come to us like the proverbial spider waiting for the fly.
Santa came early this year.
Well, thank you so much, Space Cadet Jamie. Thank you so much for supporting local and I suppose by proxy national news as well, depending on the size and scale of this story. Space Cadet Jamie, let us know. What's breaking news? What's the news? What's all the news that's fit to print by way of televisual entertainment? Because print is dead. Here we are in the home of print. Historically, the library, where anything can happen. Hello, good sir. Oh, my goodness gracious. Ha!
Can I help you?
Yes, you can. What is your...
Sorry.
You can come a little bit closer.
Okay.
What is your name, sir?
Officer Chick Fontana.
Officer Chick Fontana, I can't help but notice that you have withdrawn your firearm here in the library.
No, it's out. I didn't take it away. I did not withdraw my firearm.
Well, it's been withdrawn from your side.
Oh. Yeah, in that case, it's no longer on my side. Now it's in my hand. An extension of my being.
So as I said, yes. As noted, you are a proud member of our law enforcement family. And so we see that you have your gun in your hand and that you may be responding to a threat. Is there a threat here in the local library?
Not yet. I'm just kind of here just in case there is one. But I'm also here for a new cause that we're putting on as the Now York Police Department.
A new cause? Is this some sort of fundraiser or perhaps a fun raiser?
Boo! What the fuck?
Say the word.
He said it.
Go ahead and say the word.
That was him. He
I
was right
didn't
here.
say shit, bro.
I saw him say it. I saw you say it.
I didn't say I'm reading the Quran.
You need to respect our law enforcement.
I do. I love them. But they're being shitty tonight.
There
Stop.
he is. There he is. There it
Please
is.
don't.
Look at that.
Please do not.
You think about that?
I have 7 kids at home and they want me alive.
7 children sounds Catholic.
It's not.
Yeah, not in my library. No thanks.
Sir, I can't help but notice that you have a mustache that's really quite powerful. It's just underneath the line of your helmet. Can we see that for the cameras?
Thanks for noticing.
There it is. Really potent stuff, really powerful stuff.
I haven't shaved in 30 years.
Break just to get rid of the cop.
Let's see. It looks as if ex-pro player has tipped $5 to remove our interview subject from this interview, this ongoing interview. Though I'm loath to upset such a fine member of our community, I will have to say I am beholden to the will of the producers, and so I may have to ask you to step away from the interview, sir.
That's all right. I mean, I'll be here just in case anything goes down. But also just to let everyone know, we are reading books to the kids and trying to raise money to get heart transplants for fellow cops who are cowards.
So, just to clarify, you find and weed out weak police officers who aren't willing to do the hard thing and hold the thin blue line. And you're going to remove their hearts, akin to what's done in Indiana Jones 3, where he reaches into the man's chest and extracts it.
Yes, that's right. It seems like someone's pointing at me.
Yeah, no, I see it.
You see that?
Yeah, I see it. I'm expecting. I have an undergraduate.
You want to drop this fucker? You want to drop this fucker right now here in the library?
So maybe we'll return in just a moment with this officer. I can't help but feel like there's a story here. Okay, all right. We're going to cut to a commercial. We're going to cut to a break. I know, ex-pro player. I hear you. You don't need to give...
Hi, everybody. I'm Chris Chalaki from the Everything Now Show. Thank you. This commercial is very simple. There was a very simple request behind it. They needed to get rid of Rocky's character. They were not enjoying it, and we're gonna do a different guy, and he's gonna go away. This is me and my natural, how I look off camera. This is how I always look, and so let's get this going. Rock, you want to come out here? Just gonna take this out.
Oh, God.
Just take it on.
You're hurting him.
Oh, my ears! Fuck!
I felt it. Are you okay? That seemed like a genuine deep hurt.
I'm alright. I'm putting that motorcycle helmet
Can
on
I
again.
take those?
Yeah.
Can I have the badge as well?
Yeah.
This is what you wanted. This is what you all asked for. Can someone get him a makeup wipe? We're taking the mustache off.
Sorry you don't like my character.
This is what you all wanted. This is what you all asked for. I don't remember the shirt being part of the costume, but okay.
It is.
Okay. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
This is the Everything Now Show.
It's fine.
Don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Join our Discord.
I had fun. I'll say it.
I was
The little bit that
into
I did,
it.
I had fun.
And
We're
now,
having fun back here too.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's okay. And you know what? Yeah, that's alright. I like playing stupid cops on the show, and this won't be my last one. But it'll be my last one riding the motorcycle.
And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hi, I'm Chris Chalaki of the Everything Now Show. Now, thank you. Feel free to, thank you. Now you might be noticing something's different about me. Yeah, my hair and glasses are the same they've always been, but now I'm extremely wealthy? I have this crown? I bought it with the money I made in just such a short amount of time. You just saw me and now I'm extremely rich? How could that be? Well, I did that thing where I had one paper clip. It's really hard to see because it is green. There's no way to show it, but...
Chris, you're doing a wealthy guy. They're gonna want to kill you too, dude.
That's fine. Let him do it. That's $5 more for me. I had the thing where I had a paper clip, and I traded it up and traded it up and traded it up, and eventually I made $7 million. And now, when you make that amount of money, what happens is it goes into a fund where like I have a money guy and he's just, that money's just making money. So 7 million now, it's gonna keep going and going
Santa
and going.
came early
Thank you
this
so much
year.
for the sub, Internet Crow. I'm Chris Chalaki, so I can understand that conceptually, even as this character. That money just keeps going and going and going. But in order to start this process, you need the one paperclip. How are you gonna get that $7 million if you don't have a paperclip? Which is why we here are selling one paperclip individually for $39.99 plus shipping and handling. You can get the one paperclip you need to get started on your trading up journey towards $7 million that starts just passively making you more and more income so you can technically kind of retire off of it. Have you ever wanted $7 million? Well, it starts with sending us $40.
Wow. It feels like something really crazy bizarre happened, and I don't quite know what. Like the fabric of reality became torn asunder by some third party that conceptually I cannot wrap my mind around. Anyway, we have breaking news from 2 producers here on the show. So with that in mind, here we go. Hot dog sales reach all-time high. This is the first story. It's a pleasant one. We don't have numbers to back it up, of course. It's mostly just sort of, we get the sense that hot dog sales are up. Maybe we can try to get some numbers in the chat.
They're way up.
They're way up. That's still not a number, but we're getting closer to something like a quantity.
Higher than they've been in a long time.
That's still kind of vague. We're gonna see maybe if we can get some numbers in the chat. 69%.
billion.
We're seeing 69% from Danger Room. That seems promising. 100% more. It's a 100% increase. If we don't know what the original number was, that doesn't really do much to help us out, but that's great. That's a number 420%. That's an even bigger increase. I don't know what that means. It seems very specific, but I'm assuming it alludes to something of import. Second big story. Office supplies are bugs.
Boo!
Shut the fuck up.
Sorry.
No worries.
Were you saying shut the fuck up to the guy who booed or to me?
Keep doing the story.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Maybe I'm turning the tide. Maybe I'm making some headway here. Okay. So anyway, I know that you don't want the cup, but just so that we have it to play with, we're just gonna do a quick lead in. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Here in New York, the police have hearts of gold. We all know this. But to get to the heart of the matter, and I barely have the heart to tell you, they'll be doing heart transplants for those that are too weak to perform their duties. News at 11. Okay, we got that. Do we have that? Is that good? Okay, all right.
Yep.
So now we're gonna look for the next story. We're here in the library. Now, of course, our cup runneth over with stories, being that we're in a library, right? Oh, hold on.
Whose phone is ringing?
It's on silent.
I'm trying to study phrenology.
Hello?
Hey, I don't understand this movie at all. I don't get it. Like, he's been sleeping in some goo? How are they talking to him?
So, Dad, I need to come clean.
Okay.
Remember when I said that I've never seen The Matrix?
Yeah, because you're a good Christian man.
Because I'm a good Christian boy. I went to a sleepover with Max, and he showed us the TNT version where they cut out all the swears.
Okay. That's acceptable, I guess.
And when I saw it, to me, and I know that this is sacrilegious, I know that this is maybe not okay, I think that Keanu Reeves gentleman was supposed to be Jesus. Of a kind.
Well, here's what I don't understand. Why? So
It sounds, I can hear it in the background.
Sorry, I don't know how to turn the volume down. Your mother keeps the remote. Here's what I don't understand. Why is he like talking to them? If I was in this situation, wouldn't I just be like, wouldn't the computer I'm using just be kind of like, here's some funny games you could play on the computer? Like, why is there a sort of vessel in which he can communicate to this outer world? It sort of confuses me. And then also what I don't understand is like, who is this black gentleman? And why, what information gives, what is so special about this guy?
Well, he's kind of like, maybe we could liken him to St. Paul.
Okay.
Right? He's kind of like Paul the Apostle.
Sure.
So he's like, he was a bad guy and then became a good guy. Like he took the side of the good guys and helped Jesus.
Why does he have a flying spaceship? Paul the Apostle wouldn't have a flying spaceship. I do like that they named it after a religious thing, but it doesn't make any sense. And then also there's some...
Okay, but you know how we're going to live on planets when we die, right? We're going to get our own planet. We might need something to get there. And I know it's not in the book, and I know it's sacrilegious to assume these things, but I just say, look, Dad, I know that you're going through a lot right now.
There's this crazy lady, too, who's telling him, like, he's in trouble. What the hell is going on in this thing?
My name's Trinity. You know, like Jesus stuff.
Yeah, the Trinity, that's also like a thing that not really.
Trinity is cool. I like her. She has a good vibe. But I was thinking about the, like, psychic lady.
You're talking about me, the Oracle.
Also, they're talking to me now, I've noticed.
Yeah.
I'm feeling really crazy, son. I think I'm gonna try to do
At
drugs
the risk,
today.
okay, well, no, Dad, before you do drugs, I have one other suggestion for maybe how you can right this ship, okay? I know you've been through a lot. I know there's a lot to process right now, but if you're confused about the Matrix, I'm going to tell you about a website. It's called reddit.com. If you go to reddit.com, there's a subreddit on the Matrix.
Okay.
If you go to our top, like if you go to top, not our top, don't
Our
go to
top?
our top.
I'll go check
no,
it
no, no,
out.
Dad,
Take
don't
care,
go to our
son.
top. No. He hung up. I think my dad might be about to see someone receive oral sex.
Good for him.
Live from the Now York Library, stories are here in abundance, but we're looking for new, breaking stories. Not the kind you find in an old, dusty tome, but the kind you find right here on the street, speaking to everyday people. Like this gentleman.
What's good? What's good? How you doing? What's up? I'm just checking out Family Guy again, you know?
I'm sorry to laugh, sir. It's just sometimes...
No worries. Hey,
sometimes...
we've all been there. We've all been laughing it up, you know?
What have you been laughing about, sir?
Just the beauty of today and how I can now live a free life since I got canceled 2.5 years ago.
Cancellation is something that we should take very seriously as a culture.
It's hard to tell, but my shirt shrunk since the last time I've been on here.
But sir, why were you canceled, if you don't mind me asking? I know that might be a sensitive subject.
I did a talent show for the Everything Now network, and apparently some people up top didn't like my swag.
Can you speak up, please?
Thank you, you will never escape.
Apparently some people up top didn't like my swag.
What? Sorry, I can't hear you. I'm in one of those little private reading rooms where
You couldn't hear a single goddamn thing you're saying.
Can you speak
Can
up?
you quiet down, please?
2.5 years ago, I got canceled at a talent show run by Everything Now. What's that?
Sorry, I could barely hear myself. Is your name Chester?
Chester Reynolds, biatch!
I remember you. Explain what you got canceled for.
I dated a 16-year-old, and I loved it every fucking second.
Oh, no.
Okay. All right. Oh, now
Who's booing?
Now hold on a minute. Let's not rush to judgment.
That's right. God says, he who does not judge be judged first.
Not quite, but he says something to that effect. But before we rush to judgment, was this a very intelligent 16-year-old?
Don't matter, right? Does it really matter if they're intelligent or not?
Well,
good point.
Thank you.
It's pretty much bad no matter how you spin it.
That's what I was gonna say, and I've learned a lot in the last 2.5 years about how fucked up this whole goddamn country is.
Go off, King.
Thank you.
It sounds like you're kind of like reaching a flow state. Do you think you could continue on this front?
Wait a minute. Before I continue, I do need to know, since we're calling it making a comeback in today's day of age, so I need to know, who are you affiliated with?
Everything Now News. Now.
Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that fucking shit.
Fuck that fucking shit.
Fuck that fucking shit.
Okay, but why?
2.5 years ago, I was doing a talent show, and I got canceled.
We all heard
Hot
this.
dogs!
For telling two.
Hey, can you shut up for 1 second?
No problem.
No, shut up. Hot dogs here. Get your hot dogs. All right, come on.
Everybody needs to just take it down. Take it down. It looks like we have another news story.
And then I'm coming back.
Okay. Geoffrey Chaucer outed as Illuminati. Canterbury Tales removed from libraries. Frankly, it's about time. The wife of Bath got me a little worked up in high school, and I had to pray about it for a little while. But ultimately, I came out the other side more pure than I've ever been in my life.
My whole day's like fucked up because I ran into you. I was trying to rent Family Guy and macking some honeys here at the library, so we're actually gonna trade.
Okay.
Because I've been wanting to meet the Everything Now people for the last 2.5 fucking years.
Most of them died in a car accident.
That's
yeah,
fine.
they're mostly dead.
That's okay.
But well, what? Oh, okay. If you want to hang on to that.
Yeah, we'll switch. Okay, we'll switch again.
Okay, we'll switch again. Okay. Well, what I was going to say is the breaking story that you can rent DVDs at the public library, because that is something that most people don't know, frankly, that you can rent DVDs at the public library.
The breaking news is Chester Reynolds is getting a Netflix special, bitch.
About time! What's it called?
About time!
I'm so glad you asked. Let me pull up this pre-written speech on my phone.
About time!
Wait, I asked what it's called.
This is long.
Chester Reynolds.
This is a long speech.
Please don't talk during this part. This is for me. Chester Reynolds, don't call it a comeback, but I'd like my comeback, please.
Yeah! About time!
Woo! Yeah, baby.
Can we watch the language?
Well. Didn't think you'd see me here tonight, did ya? For those of you who are unfamiliar, my name is Chester J. Reynolds. I'm a stand-up comedian, and through the power of the American judicial system, I have seen the light. What did I do, you may ask? Well, it was nothing illegal, but my one flaw that I have of caring too much turned against me at the start of the pandemic. I was living with my 16-year-old, at the time, girlfriend, Brenda, and her mother. I had lost my job as a guy who dips crystals in paint to lower their value on the secondhand market. To be sure, life wasn't easy. Brenda and her mother Gloria took me in exchange that I would do a version of homeschool with Brenda that did include driver's ed. I jumped at this opportunity. However, Gloria and I became at odds right away. She did not know that I was a grown man. I guess Brenda must have fought for our true love. Thank you. Since she kicked me out of the house immediately, I had to start sucking dick for crack rock. Within 48 hours, I had cornered the market on sucking dick for crack rock in the Tri-City area. And folks, I am sad to report that it did not get any better than this.
Hot dogs! Get your hot dogs here!
I will take a couple hot dogs, please. How many you got?
I got, how many you want?
40? If you got 40, I'll take 40.
I got 43 hot dogs.
How many you want? I have a lot more to get through, so we need to figure this out.
Sir, are you on a substance right now?
I cannot confirm or deny that because I'm getting ready for my special, bitch.
Speak up! About time!
Or take 40 hot dogs, relish only, and bun. Thank you.
You're sweating so much.
Quickly,
make me feel less afraid of society.
Quickly dethroning me as king of sucking dick for crack rock was Tony Baloney. And yes, that is his legal government name. I let him suck my dick for crack rock just to see a sneak peek of his ID. And just like that, I was out of a job. Again. The true pandemic in this country. Whatever that means.
Plandemic!
Amen. Hey, amen. We got a fan in the house. I took any work I could get my hands on. Okay, get your minds out of the gutter. You probably thought I meant a stone cold shaft and balls when I said get my hands on. But I meant the metaphorical kind. I started an Etsy store that sold micro needle points of your favorite Pokemon. This may seem like a niche skill, but it quickly netted me over $500 million in Q1 alone. Only when I started gaining notoriety and fame did Brenda and her bitch mom Gloria come crawling back. Please, date my daughter again, she said.
Can you watch your language just for...
How old was she at this point?
Oh, this was mid-2021, so she was almost 18, but that's not...
Almost?
Neither here nor there.
Got it.
What Pokemon did you needle point?
Mostly Squirtle and Blastoise.
About time!
About fucking time that someone recognized, right? All right. She said, fuck. I said, fuck no, Gloria. Get your head out of your fucking ass and go to fucking hell. Shut the fuck up. It felt so good to say that to such a nasty woman. When COVID started to clear up with the introduction of the non-FDA approved emergency use only vaccine, I decided to bring that special someone into my life again. Enter Darlene. Darlene is a 94-year-old smoke show with an amazing rack and a kind heart. Thank you. I am so lucky to be able to make her come 6 nights a week with a day off on Sundays for me to rest my nuts and tip. We got married. Thank you. No one ever claps at that part, so I appreciate that. Thank you. Where am I?
You gotta rest the tip.
You gotta rest the tip. We got married at the zoo in front of the penguin exhibit. And I'm not afraid to admit this, but I actually cried. Me, Chester Reynolds, Mr. Masculinity, cried at my own wedding. Who would have thought? This is not an apology letter, nor is it a signaling of wrongdoing on my end.
So much for him
I
to
am
read.
more powerful than you saw when you saw me last time, and I am ready to take the stage again in my new Netflix special. Like the special says, don't call it a comeback, but for God's sakes, can I have my comeback? Can I have my comeback?
Can I have my comeback?
That's right.
That's time. Phone call.
Hello?
Alright, so I started on Reddit, I was watching all these videos of these guys getting sucked off, and I found this Better website called 8kun. And when I got there, I learned about this thing. Did you know that there's a military operation that is actually overseeing all the scary stuff that's happening in our lives? I don't need religion, actually. Sorry, I'm on a lot of Percocet right now, so I'm gonna try to steady my what I'm thinking here. But there's this thing going on.
Are you seeing that doctor again?
No, there's one of the neighbor kids. I've always seen him selling stuff, so I went over.
You're buying
and I said,
Percocet off Scott?
Yeah, I said, what are you always selling? I always know you're selling stuff. Don't worry, I'm not going to be weird about it.
He's 14.
I know, and he gave me a bunch of Percocet, so I was taking it and I was reading all these forums, and did you know, okay, so there's this guy, his name's General Flynn, and I just wired him $500. I think
Dad's getting you in.
I get it.
He has this idea. What he's part of, okay, so here's what he's part of is there's a military operation, and the way it's going to work out is that everything that's happening, every time something scary happens, that's actually good and it's supposed to happen, and it's going to be bad for the people I don't like. And it's really good to hear that, because I was getting really afraid of all this stuff that was happening. I felt very lost, and I felt very uncertain about a lot of things, and what it was really relieving to hear that every time something bad happens, it's not actually bad. Just you give it a little bit of time, and soon you will discover that it was actually good. It was supposed to be that way, and that soon all the people that scare me and all the people that make me feel afraid and like I'm being left behind by society, they're all going to get murdered by the military. They're all going to get shot by the military. And now I'm feeling really good, and it might also be the Percocet, but I'm feeling really good right now. I'm watching more of The Matrix, and I'm liking it as much as I've ever liked it, if I'm being honest. I love the way that when they get shot, when the gun goes off, they slow down, and I feel that way right now. I feel like I'm slowed down. I feel like I'm slowed down, and I'm seeing things as clearly as I've ever seen them. And I'm feeling like I don't need God. Maybe I've never needed God. Maybe God's been something that I've had the whole time, and that me and General Flynn and Keanu Reeves,
Wow.
we're all gonna
Santa
get,
came
we're all gonna
early
get
this
to go,
year.
and we're all gonna get to kill
Thank you,
everyone
Res
who's
Racing.
ever made us scared and sad.
Thank
we're
you.
all gonna get
Thank
to
you,
figure
Res
this out.
Racing. Hey, Dad, can I interrupt for a second?
What's up? What's up?
I would love to talk with you about this at length, because it sounds like you're having another episode. And that's alarming to me, because we've been through this.
I'm not having an episode. I think for the first time, I understand something, and that's, man, it feels crazy to be on Percocet.
Can I just...
Like I'm sucking a dick.
Look,
What's going on back there?
It's hard to explain. I think that there's a comedian who got canceled and is now given another shot, and I don't know if it was the right guy.
Oh, is that Chester guy? The forums love talking about this guy. This guy's the one beacon of truth left in our society.
I heard my
He's
name
like
on that call. Can I get on that shit?
Can I talk to him?
I feel like it maybe he's not the best
Can I
influence
talk
for you
to
right
him,
now. I don't
please?
feel
Let
like...
me talk to your dad.
He's a celebrity. I'd like to meet him.
What's good?
Hey man, you're one of the last truth tellers in our society. Did you know that?
You don't have to fucking tell me twice. I invented that shit.
Dude, this is awesome. Hey, listen. Do you want a bunch of Percocet? I'm feeling
Wow.
generous.
Santa came
where you
early
at?
this year.
I'm at.
Thank you, Space
ask,
Cadet Jamie.
Ask the guy next to you. He knows where I live.
Okay, I'm gonna ask him. He might have to take me there, but I got
That's
a couple
fine.
more things to clear up with this fool before I take off.
Okay.
But I'll be there soon.
That sounds good. Hey, thank you so much for everything you do. When you scream about how you like coming and you like getting your dick sucked and
For
stuff,
real.
it makes me feel like I'm less alone in the world. It makes me feel like I have people out in the world who care about me and understand me.
Wow.
Yeah, that you have a purpose and
Santa
reason to wake
came
up every
early
morning.
And I'm
this
going to give
year.
you all the money you need for the rest of your life to make sure that anyone who says you're bad in any way suffers for it and feels bad. And I got good news. I think all of them are going to be shot by the military.
That's so fucking fun for me, man. Thank you so much.
All right, they're doing the doing the thing where the bullets are coming and they're slowing down. I got to get back to the movie and take 3 more Percocets.
All right, I love you.
Don't let him hang up.
All right, thank you so much, by the way, for letting me talk to him. That's an old friend of mine, actually. I forgot to mention that on the call.
You know my father?
Yeah, we go way back. We used to do open mics together, but he dropped out because he started to get some weird ideas about what's okay to say on stage. What I'm saying is your dad went woke on my ass.
He liked clean comedy. He liked Seinfeld. He liked Bill Cosby.
Brian Regan.
Brian Regan.
Brian Posehn.
I don't know about that.
Jeff Dunham.
Yeah.
Cheech and Chong. Bitch. So I'm going to preview a couple jokes from my Netflix special tonight. And then I'm going to get the fuck out of here. Bitch.
Our time.
You want to stand right here for the camera?
Sure. White women always be stealing things from me. The other day I had $40 hanging out of my back left jean pocket, and now I owe the federal government $90,000 in back taxes. We live in a fascist police state, and that's why I'm proud to announce I'm launching my own cryptocurrency called Chester Coin. 1 Chester Coin is equivalent to 5 tickets at a Chuck E. Cheese of your choice. We are working towards something bigger. That's one joke. I have a couple more. But first of all, what'd you think of that? Was that funny to you?
It sounded more like an elevator pitch. Less like a joke, more like an actual business proposition.
For what?
For the Chuck E. Cheese, for the Chester Coin.
You must have been listening to something different. I found the Will Smith slap to be very inspiring. When someone makes fun of your girl, you have to respond in a way that makes you seem physically domineering in every way. A bad example of this would be our current president, Joseph Robinette Biden. When he debated the very masculine Donald Trump, he appeared very weak and frail to me. He is a pussy to me, and not one I'd want to fuck, unlike my 94-year-old wife, Darlene, who I will be sending to the moon later tonight.
I like when you do politics stuff. Just talk about how men rock.
It takes about 45 minutes for her to get into bed, but once she does, I fuck her silly. What did you think of that one, that joke?
Frankly, on the political stuff, I kind of agreed. But I just want to say, and I know it's kind of maybe too far gone, we're not going to be able to use any of this.
This is for my taping? They're not going to be able to use any of this?
We're not going to be able to use literally anything since the moment you walked on camera. I don't even think we're going to be able to use a picture of you to describe the story that we're going to be reporting.
You're getting censored, bro!
South Park is only getting funnier.
Yes, dude, yes!
What'd you think of that joke? Does anybody here watch The Bachelor? Not me. I hate seeing young people live that way. It reminds me too much of my sucking dick for crack rock in the Tri-Cities area, period. Oh, you didn't hear? That's something I used to do, and it was great.
Some breaking news.
Oh, we have some breaking news reports.
Okay, I have one more joke, but go for it.
Okay. Marco's Family Pizzeria grand reopening this Saturday. It sounds exciting. I think we all like pizza. We can agree on that, right, Chester?
I got one more joke for y'all's asses.
Well,
Here
Chester,
we go.
Chester, hold on. Just 1 second, Chester. We got one more thing to say, okay? Paperclip business goes bankrupt. Belly up. Sounds unfortunate. Last story here. 4 dead in Amish country. Butter churning incident. Kind of broke that up. Let me do one more read on that. 4 dead in Amish country butter churning incident.
Sounds hilarious to me.
Right. It does sound like maybe something comedic.
That's something they would do on My Beloved Family Guy. That's something they would do on My Beloved Family Guy.
They do take cracks at the Amish on occasion.
One more joke and then I'm outsy. O.J. Simpson, Robert Durst, Matthew Broderick behind the wheel in Northern Ireland, and me, Chester Reynolds. What do all these men have in common? We are unjustly persecuted for just living our lives. Some of us are pro athletes, others of us are budding stand-up comedians. And even the brave police officers who protect us from harm without fail, I can't help but feel that someone way out there is pissed at me. Dumbass. Either way, God is good and we are angels, and I am so blessed to be here and launching my crypto soon. Together we can get me, Darlene, and every honest American out there a little piece, ... of the American dream. Yep, tastes like my wife. Don't call it a comeback, but I would love
My comeback!
I'm Chester Reynolds. Y'all have been so fucking blessed tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I do have one more thing to say, and it is an alt. It is an alt for my possible, it's for my possible title. Don't call it a comeback, but I would like my comeback. Try to take away my inalienable rights.
Chester.
Very small gun. I don't know if it played on camera, but
Bye-bye.
it's a gun.
I love y'all.
Lost 3 followers during that. Thank you, 3.
He left his Family Guy DVD. Should I return this? Should I drop this off?
He just threw a table over on his way out.
What?
Did you hear that? Did you hear him turn the table on the way out?
I'm hyped.
So typically what we would do at this juncture is we would allow all of you to vote on whether or not we carry this story in our nightly news program. That being said, I don't know how much of that we could use. Right? Am I crazy?
We're doing the poll.
Okay. Put up the poll. It's going to be just we're going to be bleeping out a lot of stuff, fellas. 90% of what he said could not be put on television.
The bleepers need a job, though.
But the 10% he did, amazing.
You're still here. Why are you... Go home.
Take off that fake mustache, Chester. Sorry, we know it's you.
Okay, I'll go home.
Chester, you left your Family Guy DVD. Can somebody get him the Family Guy DVD? Can you pass this on to him?
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, okay, now I'm not Chester.
Put that back.
I can understand now. I understand why you might have made that mistake because we were both talking over here. Maybe if you weren't looking, you maybe mistook me for him. You heard the voice and you thought in that general direction that's where the guy is. It's not him.
That's you.
Yeah.
Are we using this story, ladies and gentlemen? I just want to say also, I don't know what can be done to stop someone from using language that will prevent the story from being covered in its entirety. Because as it stands, whatever we put on with this story is going to be...
Get your hot dogs here!
Hot dogs here! Please shut the fuck up for 5 seconds. I've got some hot dogs here and I need to sell them fast.
I'll take one.
You can have one.
Thank you.
I
love you.
I love you too.
I was just going to say to you, sir, your ideal demographic just left. Chester almost certainly is a hot dog guy.
I sold him 40 hot dogs on the way out.
Whoa,
With relish.
This guy's getting his shit sucked right now.
Oh, look at that sloppy! What the fuck?
What the fuck?
God, patience and strength. Thank you.
Yeah, that's splooge, all right.
Looks like it looks like we might have to report on this story. It's looking increasingly like we might have to actually report on this story.
Time!
Justice prevails.
All right, let's get the lead. All right. We're live here at the Now York Library, where a citizen speaking his mind has to encounter the dregs of our regressive, revanchist system that wants to silence the truth tellers. Chester, a local comedian, is going to be getting his own Netflix stand-up special. And this anchor
Talks about getting his shit sucked.
Yup.
Chalky cheese.
This anchor, for one, is kind of on the fence. But we'll see where things go. Live at 11.
evening. It's me, Walter Brandflake, here to break tonight's top stories submitted by you, our reporters, in the Discord. If you haven't already, please change the name in the bottom left so that it says Walter Brandflake instead of Abraham Moses. And if you're at home, join the Discord, the Everything Now Show Discord. You can submit breaking news stories tonight live on the air in the Everything Now Discord in the submission section. We'll pull those images and I'll break the stories associated with them live on the air right there. Without further ado, well, maybe a little bit further ado, let's break the first one. It's Big Titty Dumbledore. It's Dumbledore. Shut up, nerds. It's Dumbledore, and he got big old titties. Yep. The wizard man with the beard and hair, that's Dumbledore to me. He's got the big magic stick. He's doing spells, and this time, tig old bitties. Look at those milkies. Yep. If there's one thing horny nerds love more than wizards doing spells and shit, it's big fresh cans slopping around on screen for hours at a time. And this installment of the Lord of the what is it? Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings?
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. This Harry Potter's sure to get you excited. Yep, this is I'm being told that there's going to be a new DreamWorks ride as well. I can only imagine what they're going to be doing with that. So get excited if you're a big fan of wizards or just boobs. We got both of those coming your way to a theater and a theme park near you. Next up, what is this? Those are it's math. Fuck. Yep, you hate to see it, but unfortunately, there it is, folks. They got some new math. Yeah, you thought adding, minusing, timesing, dividing, you thought that was it? Nah, sorry, we got a new kind of math, and it sucks. Yep. Oh, God, it sucks. Yeah, thankfully, I don't have to do that because I have a job, but if you're still in school, sorry, you're gonna have to learn this one. It's got lines, a lot of letters, symbols, gross. Take it up with the nerds up in the big schools and the mathematician guys, because they're the ones who are coming up with this stuff. Frankly, I don't see a use for it. Doesn't seem important to me, but you gotta learn it. So get ready for a bunch of boxes and shapes and shit. Makes me sick. All right, now we're talking. If the math was bumming you out, I got good news for you. We got Gangster Barney. He's slurping on dews. He's crunching Doritos. Yep. The classic dinosaur character that you know and love has taken an urban twist, and now he's got fat chain. He's got the laser eyes like Dark Brandon, and he's got the flat brim, so you know he means business. He's cool as hell. This is not Barnito. This is a different guy. This is Barney, but he's cool now. He's got the cool jewelry. And he still probably sings the songs, but it's like ironic. Yep, that's him. I'm noticing now that he has sunglasses on underneath the laser eyes, which is really cool. It's kind of got maybe like a Cyclops from X-Men kind of vibe. Like if you were to take them off, you might kill everyone. So that's really cool. We're excited about this new branding opportunity, and I'm being told that this is going to be for a live action film. That's being produced. He's going to be added to the Marvel Extended Universe. So be excited for him to be an Avenger. We got. Oh, and that's my desk. That's my desk on top of Marty. All right. I feel like we're good on that one. What else? Oh, I remember this. I watched this live. Yeah, Chester got canceled again. Or this might be the poster for his special. I can't tell. I think this is promo. It's got the Netflix symbol. Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry, I thought this was a news story. It's actually a commercial. This is actually an ad for Chester's new special. Something about come, I'm coming on ya or something. Watch out for my cum. Whatever it is, it's sure to shock the senses of the puritanical. We gotta get the name. What is it? It's called.
I'm pulling it up right now.
All the producers are pulling up Netflix.
Chester Reynolds, don't call it a comeback, but I'd like my comeback.
Don't call it a comeback, but I'd like my comeback. Yep. Netflix is doing it again. They're pissing off the libs. They're triggering all the libs. The libs are pissed, but they're gonna have to suck it up because we gotta do free speech. The people gotta know about his cum. So suck it up, libs, and get ready for some super awesome edgy comedy that you're not allowed to say anywhere except on the largest streaming platform ever known to man. If you're a snowflake, get fucked. Okay, and we got some more stories. Oh, God. Yeah, that guy's got this old wife. Anyway, man, we got another story. It's coming. I'm trying to build the suspense. This one. I think I forgot to remove this one from last time.
But it's so good.
It's good though. What does it say? I'm off to Club Bed, featuring DJ Pillow and McBlanky. I know, I was doing it funny. I was saying it wrong.
You fucking idiot!
I know it's MC Blanky.
You're on thin ice!
It's funny if you say it like it's Irish. McBlanky. The bit's ruined now. Anyway, the joke of this one. You're right. Skip that one. What do we got? Here we go. All right, folks. We got ass-flavored ice cream. It's human centipede. I know it says human centipede, but I hadn't read that when I said the first joke. So we're gonna say that this tastes like butthole, which is what all of the guys in Human Centipede were tasting in the movie. I know that there's a play on words that's human centipede, but I think it would be funny if it tasted like poop. Because that's, like in the movie. Anyway, Ben & Jerry's, they're coming up with all kinds of new fun stuff. They got Rocky Road, they got Cookies and Cream, and now they got one that's just like that scary, fucked up movie did anyone see that?
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't watch it either. It was kind of like that, what was that, Two Girls, One Cup?
Nope.
That was like that thing that it seemed like everybody was saying that they watched. I never watched it. You guys watched that?
Didn't know where to find it.
I never watched it. Ugh. What is this?
Key and Peele?
That is not Key and Peele.
It kind of looks like Key and Peele doing a bit.
No.
I think it's their white brothers. I think it's their adopted white brothers.
No, these are those guys. I think they were like normal models. They're twins, and then they got like a bunch of plastic surgery.
The one on the right looks like Jordan Peele. I'll stand by.
Neither of these guys look like Jordan Peele.
The guy on the left looks like No Country for Old Men guy.
Which guy?
Anton Chigurh.
Chigurh?
Yep.
Anton Sugar.
Yeah. This one's gross for me. This one is kind of like making me sad and grossed out.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, let's do a different one. Let's do a good one this time.
Pretty loose tonight, Walter.
Cracking, old man.
Now we're talking. The sexy nerd man, rich man, money Gates, big Billy boy. He's got the sexy computer. He's young now. He's hot. He figured out how to use all his money to make him hot again. Yep, Bill Gates. You might recognize him from Hinge. He's on Hinge now. He's trying to fuck teenagers. And he made himself young so he could do it. And who are we to judge? Who amongst us, if we weren't billionaires, wouldn't create a dating profile on the app Hinge and make ourselves very young and try to hit on legal, but still much younger than us 18 and 19-year-old women using our wealth, but also our newfound young good looks. So we could be like, hey, Windows? You ever heard of Microsoft Excel? That was this guy. Well, that's what Bill Gates is doing. He's doing that right now. And whether you're not gonna like it or not, it's the news. And I'm just here to report it. And I'm not gonna be one to judge. I'm not gonna place a value judgment on this, even though I just kind of made it seem like I thought it was really cool and said that I would do it. I'm just letting you know that he's doing it. And so, form your own opinions and comment below or on the side what you think about this.
Why do they call it Microsoft?
Microsoft?
I'm micro and soft.
Yes, dude.
That's where I was going with it.
Yeah.
You didn't pick it up. It's all good.
There's some double entendres to be had with that.
Yep.
Last one.
We got the last one, folks. Let's make it count. Little boy in Wisconsin advancing. Yep. Nope, don't change it. Don't change it. I don't want the rest. This guy's advancing.
We steal this from a different
It's no, this is us.
I'm sorry.
This is ours. This is ours, and this guy's fucking advancing. You can just look at this guy. He's certainly not going back. And he's not staying where he is. The status quo is being upset by this little boy in Wisconsin. Let me tell you one thing. Wherever he's going, it's forward. It's up and it's forward and it's progressive from the current, well, not necessarily politically, but it's in progress of, it's a furtherance. And he's going more towards, away from his current position. And if that isn't clear enough from this image, then maybe you need to get some glasses like him. You need to get your spectacles because this guy's going forward. And when I say this guy, I mean the little boy in Wisconsin. He's advancing. He's got the mullet. He got the glasses. And go off king. I couldn't have said it better myself. Handsome boy. And that's the last story for this evening. If you've got breaking news stories that you'd like to break on Everything Now Show, please submit images to our Discord. You can join our Discord using the link down below. There's a little box that says Discord. I think there's also in the chat, if you type !Discord, you can join our Discord and you can submit images just like this one to the submission section, and I will break them here live, maybe later tonight if we have time.
Far too loose tonight, Walter.
Yeah.
You're getting real,
I'm just having fun with it.
You're getting real pissy with us lately. We're trying to run a news program.
I'm just having fun with it.
Thin ice, Brandon.
First of all, Walter Brandflake, consummate professional, industry titan. But again, I just want to emphasize, if you're gonna use swear words in your program, it reduces the professionalism of the whole outfit. Truly. Now that being said, I have to tell you, so far tonight's been a wash. And I hate to use so extreme a term. No, I came in here with every intention of professionalizing, hello Doom Empire, of professionalizing this broadcast.
Yeah, good fucking luck, pal.
And unfortunately, we just keep running into people who seem, frankly, a little unhinged. They're odd, they have odd behaviors, they do weird, strange stuff. Maybe if we talk to somebody who's dressed normal and talks normal, then we'll get closer to a professional program. I'm sorry to raise my voice. Again, it's just a bit frustrating, okay? That's what they all say, I bet, says Internet Crow. I mean, maybe they do. Anyway, look, we need to go to another location. So here we are, we're deciding on the next location. What's normal, Abraham? I don't know, something pleasant? Some reporting on, I don't know, bank fraud or a restaurant closing because it's got rats? Well, I mean, it's not abnormal. It's something normative that, like, in the bell curve of normal news stories, we just can't find the median. And we need to find the median. We need to find it. Maybe we'll find it at a crime scene or the beach. Beach of the crimes, says Internet Crow. That seems like a fun thing. I'd rather hear about a large-breasted Gandalf, says Warm Winter, and I just have to tell you again, this is juvenile. Juvenile. Also, his name is Dumbledore, okay? Dumbledore. His name's Dumbledore. It's like a cavalcade of characters here. It's crazy, says the one handsome boy, and he's right. He's right, frankly. So we're gonna go to a crime scene. We're gonna see what we can see, we're gonna do what we can do. And I just want, again, to reiterate, you, the producers, have a role in this, okay? Let's try to keep things on an even keel, keep things normal. Let's go to the crime scene, okay? Good afternoon, viewers. It's me, Abraham Moses, reporting live from the scene of the crime here in New York. You'll see behind me a number of police cars have arrived on the scene and are scoping out the developments. We're here with you live to report on everything and anything that transpires here on this scene. Once again, I'm Abraham Moses, reporting live. Does anyone happen to know, any of the producers happen to know what's transpired here? I suppose we'll have to see. Oh my goodness, a big event has occurred. That's exactly right.
Hey,
Wooden Monkey 9. Oh, hello, sir. How are you?
How's it going? I'm Lieutenant Ricardo.
Lieutenant Ricardo, are you associated with the police here?
Yeah, I'm just here to investigate what's going on. Real head scratcher what's going on here.
Lieutenant, if we could step a little bit closer to the camera
What's up?
here. So
Yeah, over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. So, Lieutenant, what exactly? Again, I'm sorry. What's happening?
One of those, you know those things where they call you all day and say your car warranty and stuff's all messed up?
Yeah, yes, absolutely. The robocalls. Yes.
Someone was operating one of those in this general area, so we're trying to get to the bottom of what's going on, figure out who did it and all that.
Okay, so you're investigating a robocall business?
Yeah, someone's got some sort of scheme set up they got going over here.
Now, what gave you the indication that they were in this particular location?
Look, I don't understand how all these machines work. We're scrambling data, they're figuring out all this stuff, they're getting to know all these things. I'm just a stupid guy, all right? I don't know big secrets. I don't know how much of this stuff works. You can tell me whatever you want to tell me, okay? It's gonna go right over my head.
Pardon the ventured impropriety, sir, but you're not wearing an official uniform. Is there a reason why you're not wearing a uniform?
I do have my badge. I was undercover, okay?
You were undercover with the call center?
No, I was actually at the beach. That was gonna kind of be my thing. But I had to get down here very quick.
It was a 50-50 shot that we would be at the beach.
There were some teens, they were dirt biking. We were gonna go try to get to the bottom of it.
Okay.
Yeah. I figured out, listen, I'll be honest with you, since you're the newsman, you probably didn't do this. I got this new scheme I'm pulling, right? Where I go like...
A scheme?
Well, yeah, it's like a thing I'm trying to do as a cop, where I go like, I don't know shit about what's going on here. I don't know shit about any of this stuff.
Thank you, you will never escape.
Thank you, Walla Walla Man, for subscribing.
And I'm hoping that by just kind of being dumb and being like, I don't know what's going on here about anything, people are just going to kind of assume I'm not competent enough, and they're going to give me the answers I want to know.
Can you speak up?
What's up?
I can't hear anything you're fucking saying.
Okay, well, I'm having an aside.
I want to be a part of that.
All right. You know anything about what's going on here? I sure don't.
No, I was just getting my Subway sandwich.
Okay.
So, again, I don't want to sound as if you're being derivative in any sense, but you know, this rings a bell. It sounds very much like, if we can call it this, if we can be so bold as to give it a name, it sounds like the Columbo method.
Okay, here's the interesting thing about that. He seems to be very smart. He seems like a guy who's masquerading as a dumb guy.
Okay.
Now, I figured that's probably good. That probably helps you. You can probably get a bunch of information about that. But what I did is I've been huffing paint for the last 2 weeks. I have dropped my IQ 25 points by latest count. And I am genuinely fully stupid now. I don't know what's going on most of the time. I don't know where, I feel really crazy all the time.
For the sake of the report, could we see your eyes just for a moment? Could we see what... For those of you who can't quite tell, they're glassy. They look a little red. So he may very well be telling the truth.
I had to commit to this. I couldn't half-ass it. I wasn't quite smart enough to pull that scheme, but I wasn't quite dumb enough to be the dumb cop. So I've been huffing a ton of paint, and I've been hitting my head into a wall as much as I can without bruising it.
What kind of wall?
Just any wall that I got around. Drywall, brick wall, those kinds of walls.
Concrete?
Thank you, because after 2, I felt I couldn't think of a third. I was getting nervous. I was feeling scared.
What about the wall, like a wall of sound? You could hit your head into a wall of sound? That's it.
I don't know how that would even work conceptually.
I'm sorry, I got a little goofy.
What about The Wall?
What about The Wall by Pink Floyd?
Man, I don't know what you guys are... This is all going way over my head.
Dude, you're high as fuck. You should listen to it.
Listen, that's a good point. Why don't you tell me what's going on around here, okay? Because you don't got to worry. I don't know any of that stuff.
Okay. Well, so
hey,
just for the sake
what's
of
going on around here, huh? Tell me something.
Me?
Yeah, you know anything about the guys who've been doing the robocalls and stuff?
Nah, bro. I don't know shit about that.
And we were just getting the Subway sandwiches.
Okay.
I was drinking an acai, bro.
What kind of sandwich?
Italian DMT. Those made of ice water. It fucking sucks.
I got a Caprese minus.
Did you say he's getting a Subway sandwich Mike's way?
Yup.
Man, I'm feeling pretty wild lately. I was trying to help my daughter with her math homework the other night, and my head started hurting a lot.
I want to recommend something to you.
What's up?
Maybe don't do that anymore. I would just say you can actually go to school to learn how to act to pretend to be stupid. You know, there's an anecdote that I heard once. Dustin Hoffman is working with Laurence Olivier. And Dustin Hoffman, he goes all method. And Laurence Olivier says, "Oh, have you tried acting, dear boy?" Yeah.
I've heard that before. That's good.
So maybe you don't need the paint.
That could be interesting. My doctor says I have CTE now. So maybe it's too late.
You know, you can't trust doctors always.
Okay. That helps me, because I'm pretty scared, if I'm being honest. I feel like I also seem to be craving the paint huffing now, if I'm being honest. Maybe I went too far with this. I can't really tell.
Well, maybe we can do something to sort of test your intelligence. We can do something to sort of gauge just how intelligent you are right now. Okay? Does that sound good?
If you know the mystery of this crime, I'm willing to get involved.
Okay, well, let's start with something small. Where exactly are we right now? I know we're across the scene of the crime, but maybe if you could just sort of like paint a picture for, flesh out a scene for us. Where exactly are we in the city?
Okay, you and I showed up here together?
No.
Okay.
No, we didn't know. I got here, you were already here. I was told by one of my producers that you're the lead investigator of this crime.
Yes. Listen, a few weeks ago, I was one of the best homicide detectives in the state. I said, I gotta go undercover. We're too many people. I'm always getting phone calls and being concerned it's something important. I've gotta get to the bottom of this. I'm gonna try a new thing.
One of our producers, Mr. and Mrs. Bulu, has requested that you describe the plot of The Matrix as sort of sussing out just how intelligent or unintelligent you are at present.
Okay, it's been a while since I've seen that one, but so there's this guy, and
yes.
He's in this goo.
At one point, yes.
And he comes out of the goo, and there's another guy there who's in a spaceship.
Yes.
And he's like, "You are the chosen one."
Yes.
You're gonna.
Yes.
He's like, "You're gonna go." He's like, "You're there's this other girl, and you two are gonna somehow stop the people." And then there's this other guy who's like, "I eat steak, and I know it's not real steak, but I don't care that it's not real steak."
Pretty good.
Wow, Santa came early this year.
Just a tiny taste. Thank you so much for gifting a subscription this evening. You honestly sound
Hey,
fine.
there's just one more thing.
Yes.
There's one more thing I got.
Oh, one more thing. Sounds, again, pretty similar to another guy.
Did you drive me here?
No, I did not.
Okay.
Is that a problem?
I think maybe.
I'm gonna take a guess and say that any one of these cars behind us is gonna be able to take you. You're kind of looking around like you're not sure. Well, no, hold on.
What's up?
Do you remember me?
Hi, I'm Lieutenant Ricardo. I remember you.
Oh, so now you are.
I'm Lieutenant Ricardo.
Now you are.
And I don't remember a lot of things, so you can tell me anything you want to tell me. For instance, I'm trying to figure out the mystery. Who drove me here? Where'd they drive me from? Where are they driving me to? Who can answer these questions for me?
Does anybody know this man? Does anyone? Is he actually involved with the police? Is he?
Looks like fucking Kush.
Okay. All right. Do you know him? Did you give him a ride? Is he with you?
I saw him being extremely weird about 3 blocks up.
That sounds right.
Extremely weird. Let's unpack that. What did you do 3 blocks away from here?
Well, what I think I was doing was I was talking to some people and I was acting like I didn't know what I was talking about, right? I was acting like I didn't know what I was doing. So I said, like, I'm sorry if this is a silly question. I'm sure, look, I'm just trying to get more information, and I'm sorry if this is a silly question, and you know, feel free to just, this is so embarrassing of me. The boys downtown, if I had another guy here, he'd know this way better, but like, did you drive me here? Did you bring me here? Did you see someone do that? And then they were saying something about like, they have to go, and I was getting really scared when that happened. Because I thought they were my friend, and it turned out they were not my friend, that we had never met.
I have to tell you, I have a lot of faith in law enforcement. Just sort of blind faith, you could call it.
I make $115,000 a year.
That also contributes to what I'm about to say, which is that this has kind of made me a little concerned with the state of our police department. Is that? I mean, look, let me ask you this. Right. Oh. Correct. Thank you, K-Weed. Are you, like, do you have resources? Do you have someone that can kind of walk you through next steps? Because if you are suffering from something like CTE, then, you know, do you remember who I am?
I do remember who you are.
Okay.
You're the guy who drove me here, I'm assuming.
No.
Oh. Hello?
Okay. I hate to do this to you.
Officer Ricardo.
Yeah.
We have decided to give you a promotion.
Hot dogs!
yes.
Get your hot dogs here!
Whoa.
Hot dogs here.
Hey, can I get like 6 hot dogs?
6 hot dogs coming right up.
Put them in my mouth, please.
Going in your mouth.
Oh, thanks.
I'll take one too, thank you.
We're getting to the bottom of something here, I can tell.
So congratulations on your promotion.
What am I promoted to now?
Thank you, you will never
I was a
escape.
lieutenant.
Is captain higher than that?
You're asking the wrong guy.
Right. I'm gonna say captain.
Okay.
Good work out there. Hey, did you drive me here?
You drove me here.
No. Did we did it.
You drove him here.
Yeah, that guy over there, he drove me.
I didn't drive anyone here.
Oh, that's right. Because we were all in a tandem bicycle, right?
Me and this guy were getting Subway sandwiches.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, you will never escape.
Thank you, Stocky Johnson, for subscribing. Do you have a breaking news story that is
What I don't
more
understand
coherent
is
than this?
who did you drive here then?
Okay, listen. Everybody listen. Every police officer present on the scene, listen to me now. We will give you all rides back to your homes if you remember where they are. If you don't remember where they are, we'll drop you off at the nearest Dunkin', okay?
Okay.
Does that work? Is that good?
I just want to go to the Dunkin', I think.
I live with my wife.
That's great.
Your
That's
wife
so
is
good.
hot.
That's so good.
Uh-huh.
Yo.
Maybe I live with that guy's wife too.
Oh, wait, is that Lieutenant Ricardo?
Yeah, oh, I'm Captain Ricardo now.
Okay, congratulations. That's a demotion, I think?
I can't keep up.
Okay, well, I gave you a ride here. We're gonna go drop you back off at home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Hell yeah. Hey.
Is this where we meet for the shuttle to the Duncan?
Yeah, and we're gonna go fuck this guy's wife.
Duncan! 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 Duncan!
Listen, there's just one more thing.
It's also, again, Columbo. Take your time.
You got this. We believe in you.
Go off.
You can do
The
this.
shuttle is not leaving until you get this, bro.
I'm getting the breakfast sandwich.
You got this, Ricardo.
Yes, hi. I'll take one order of candied bacon. Thank you. Do you want to sit up front?
Is any of this playing?
Maybe.
Can you hear any of this?
There's a lot of tables. It's a little hot though. When we sit up front, we get served sumo. You say
You have some breaking news stories. I'm sorry to interrupt this absolutely
Yeah, I'll do
riveting
that.
bit of news coverage, news reportage here. Goo shortage increases. Matrix 5 production halted for now. That for now feels so ominous, and I don't know why. Like it feels like for now, like it feels like it's kind of okay.
You will never escape.
Thank you, Wicked Lazy. We have another news story. Looks like it might involve my father. I can't really read everything, but we'll see how that plays out.
There's one below.
I do see that one as well. Thank you, sir. Police seek man in Hawaiian shirt for impersonating police officer to get free donuts.
Oh.
Let's take a moment. Can we cut away from the breaking news for a moment, please?
I figured out the one more thing. Can you tell me what this is about, to the best of your ability? We think it's evidence.
The wildly irreverent, shrewdly crude animated sensation that has been confounding the PC police since the last millennium is back! Not even the insufferable humiliation of network cancellation was enough to keep TV's most outrageous cartoon clan, TV Guide, down. So raise your martini glasses in unison as Family Guy returns with a vengeance for 13 more hilarious episodes that find Peter going blind, Lois in prison, Meg getting a makeover, Chris befriending a talking zit, Stewie smitten with his sister, and Brian winning the heart of the Bachelorette.
That's a go one.
That is so
Thanks. Thank you. I appreciate that.
We got another story.
There's one more.
There's one more story. Abraham Moses Sr. found naked and hallucinating in park with tinfoil hat on. To be candid with you producers, we all kind of saw this coming. He started talking about Speed Racer in a way that didn't feel normal. Like he kept saying, oh, it was really profound and really powerful. And for a while we thought that seems acceptable. It's just a guy in a car. We didn't stop him. If you have a family member that starts to praise the Wachowskis, intervene as soon as possible because it's a slippery slope. The next minute they're going to be in the park naked with a tinfoil hat on.
They're going to be talking about Jupiter Ascending.
They're going to be talking about Jupiter Ascending. 1-800-Jupiter Descending. If you have a family member that is starting to praise the late 2000s era film Speed Racer, act now.
I'm going to wait in the van for whenever you want to get out of here, okay? Thanks so much. It was really good talking to you.
It's kind of a confusing hotline. The movie's called Jupiter Ascending.
That's right, Happy Sally. Okay, we're gonna go to Duncan now.
All right.
Duncan!
Duncan!
Duncan! Duncan!
Duncan!
Breaking news from the scene of the crime here in New York. America runs on Duncan. Today, we've learned a number of things. We've learned, first and foremost, that Columboing A trend among local police department members has continued apace. Nothing can be done to stop the rampant huffing of various substances and the banging of heads into walls here at our local precincts. And this reporter thinks maybe there's one more thing out there. Maybe there's one more thing.
Got another breaking news story.
We got another breaking news story.
Let's see it.
Here it is.
Breaking news. Bread broken between rival bread breakers associations in the Bronx. Lovely alliteration from whoever it was that submitted this particular breaking news story. Santa Cruz Night, thank you so much for supporting the program. Are we good? Did we get that lead? Did the lead sound good? We can do it. We can take it from the top. I thought the lead sounded good. I think it kind of clarified what was going on.
A couple guys just left with your van.
Completely gone with the van. The van's gone.
And they're going about 15 miles an hour tops, but yeah, they're heading out.
They're screaming Duncan out the windows.
They're gonna fuck someone's wife.
I remember when I was a boy, saw Bill O'Reilly on television. I thought to myself, here's a guy who's got it all together. Here's a guy who's figured something out. He's living his best life. And that could be me. And so I went to school. I studied communications. I'm here. I'm about to graduate. I'm on the cusp of adulthood, the cusp of manhood in some respects. And I find myself now ensconced in an ever-widening web of madness. Story at 11. Is there anyone else here who's got something to say? Is there something else? Thank you, K-Weeb. Thank you. Is there someone else here who's got something to say?
Oh!
Hey!
Oh!
Okay.
How you doing, boss?
What's going
Come
on?
here! Come here! Come here!
Hey,
Okay,
tough guy.
How you doing? Hey, let's see how that body move, right?
Okay, now hold on, guys, fellas. Listen. You're coming in with big... Okay, no, you don't need to tap me.
What's going on?
We're just trying to see what you're made of, kid.
Spit it out, pal.
Oh!
Is there something that you'd like to have reported on this evening?
Yes, I'm Danny Fart, and this is my brother Donnie Fart.
Hey, I'm Donnie.
We're the Fart Brothers.
Is that Italian? Is that an Italian?
It's Italian.
From the home country. Don't insult it.
We're from Naples. Sounds like nipples, but it's Fart. F-A-R-T.
I got nothing to add to that. It's called fart, and then we're from Nipples.
We're from Nipples.
You seem to be wearing a hard hat. Do you work in construction?
I have a city job, just like a blue-collar man ought to. I got a bunch of lives on the line every day.
Yeah, and I got my license revoked, so I hang out outside the Home Depot.
Okay, you hang outside the Home Depot. Are you waiting for work while you're there? Are you waiting to help with construction projects? Is that?
Yeah, and gobbling up hot dogs.
So you're both working in construction. You work for the city.
I have a city job. I'm doing construction. We're actually working on a big building.
Okay, a
Yup.
big building.
Big building.
A big building. Is that the shape of the building? It's going to be like this?
this. It's
Okay.
gonna be a big building.
That's promising.
Like spins, right?
It spins.
So you both work in construction. Is there something about your upbringing? You're swinging that just too much.
Hey, why don't you take it fucking easy,
It's
right?
a nervous
Can you watch
tick.
your language?
Hey, why don't you take it fucking easy?
Watch your language.
Hey, you back up my brother.
No, he was right. I was
You need
taking
to
a little
not-
too
listen
far.
to me. You need to not test me, okay? Schizophrenia runs in my family. You understand that?
Yo, he reminds me of Dad. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
You remind us of our dad. It's okay. And we're just kind of working through some shit, ourselves.
Yeah.
I actually just lost my job because I couldn't find the princess.
Yeah, it's true. You know, we climb through those pipes day in, day out.
What's your first name?
Danny.
It's like you pitch like you throw like a big pitch.
Danny Fart.
And you go and you swing.
I'm a plumber. I work for the city.
And I'm
Okay.
Donald Fart.
Donald Fart.
Okay. Donald?
Yeah.
Danny Fart.
Danny and Donald. So we're here with Danny and Donald live on the scene of a crime.
What happened?
What's going on?
What fucker happened at this crime scene?
I was here to ask you that. Were you witnesses? Did you happen to see anything happen at all?
I was in that construction site over there. I was climbing out of the toilet and jumping on turtles, and I saw some fucked up shit happening out here, and then they were talking to that guy in the Hawaiian shirt, and then now you're talking to us.
Yeah, and I was riding a dinosaur who slurps up shit and poops it out.
Okay, you just said the word S-H-I-T, which we
That's
cannot...
what you got out of that? Is that
That's
I said
what's fucked
shit?
up about that part?
And not that I was riding on a dinosaur who eats eggs?
What are your priorities, huh?
What even school did you go to for
We
this
can
shit?
report on a story about a dinosaur! We can do that! But if you say S-H-I-T, we can't! It's really that simple!
I understand what you're saying. You're just dealing with a city boy born and raised in the Mushroom Kingdom.
It's part of our vernacular. Sorry, you can't help it. For example, we'd call you a Goomba.
You're a Goomba, Mr. Grinch.
You need to watch your mouth.
Hey.
I'm tired of saying it!
This guy's being a Bowser.
Telling me.
Oh! Yeah! 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 Yes! Yes! Fart! Fart! Brothers! Here we go! Fart! Brothers! Here we go! Yes! Brothers! Here we go! And let's go Brandon while we're at it.
So we're here with the Fart Brothers. Now, so it still sounds like you guys have separate enterprises, okay? You work for the city, you do construction.
And I'm a plumber.
You're a plumber.
And we're close collaborators.
You're a plumber, you're close collaborators. What if you guys started your own business and called it Fart Brothers Plumbing?
Hey guys, I hate to interrupt what you're doing here, but there's two guys who look just like you but a little more nefarious, and they seem to be getting in some trouble a couple blocks away. You know these guys?
Uh-oh. What's their deal? What's they doing?
They look just like you. They sound just like you, but they're like they give me a bad vibe, like they're up to no good.
Hey, yo,
they
I
have
bet-
dark mustaches.
Dark mustaches?
I bet it's those fucks.
They've got dark mustaches.
It's those fucks.
Yeah, but it's slightly darker even.
It's those fucks Dinny and Dunny. You know?
Denny and Dunny, they're always jacking our swag.
We're trying to do our good shit out here and do good work for the city and for all these buildings around here. And Dinny and Dunny come around farting on their motorcycles and taking away all of our business.
And we're the fucking Fart Brothers. I mean, we've been farting since we were brothers.
It's true. Ever since we were brothers. Right out the wombs.
Once again. Yes! 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 Fart Brothers! Here we go! Fart Brothers! Here we go! Fart Brothers!
We're back here live on the scene with the Fart Brothers. Now, I understand this is a really scintillating story. It's I would say a human interest story, but because we're here at the scene of a crime, if there's something they commit, did they commit a crime? Did the two other guys?
They commit crimes wherever they go. Those people are criminals and they deserve to be locked up.
As for us, we're saving worlds.
Yeah, we're saving the world.
We have a lot of expertise. We can jump, triple jump.
You can do a butt stomp.
I could do a ground pound.
That's what
Could you?
The Aki way. I could do a ground pound the Aki way.
Ask him to do a ground pound the
I
Aki
was
way.
just gonna say, thank you for saying butt stomp and not ASS stomp, which sounds more like
ass stomp.
Ass stomp.
Well, no, but don't say that.
All right.
Thank you for saying, because we can say butt, we can say buttocks on television. But so, could you do a butt stomp for us right now?
The Aki way.
The Aki way.
You gotta set me up for this. You know you're always setting me up for this.
All right, fine, I'll do it. Yeah. Hey, yo, can you do a butt stomp the Aki way?
Sure! Aboard?
That's your story right there.
Now that's comedy.
That's your story right there. We
Don't
like.
forget the band!
Never! And we are fucking doing that every goddamn day of our lives.
That's right. That's all.
I think we got our story. Am I crazy?
Yeah.
I think we got our story tonight. Can we run that back? Is that something we can do? Can we get, well, maybe, okay, later tonight. I'm saying we play that on a loop tonight.
We have little toad guys who work for us.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's right.
They have to take the ferry to work.
Now, when you say toad, is that an ethnic slur, or is that the way
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
That's 100% an ethnic slur. We
hate
like
those
saying
fucks.
it
Yup.
because we don't like them, and they live in the poor part of the city.
Yep.
Now, where are these people from? Where, are they from another country?
You know, we don't like to talk about it, actually, because they're kind of from our home country.
They're Italians.
Yeah, but the fact that we speak English makes us better than them and makes us the captains.
What's their fucking deal, by the way? Why we come from the same place? Just say the Aki way. Oh,
aboard!
Aboard! Aboard!
Aboard!
You can say that too. You just gotta open your eyes.
Your energy is really good when you're not swearing. You make really compelling television.
Thanks.
Yeah, some people say that we deserve our own talk show or video game franchise.
Video game franchise is mostly what we hear, yeah.
That's the big one. Yeah. And I can see it right now. It's pretty obvious how it goes.
Would this be an RPG or...
In some cases, it could be.
It could be.
Okay.
Maybe a couple of those.
Maybe like a 2D side-scrolling platformer.
What about like a party game?
Nope.
That sounds kind of stupid.
That sounds fucking dumb.
But here's one. Us playing golf.
Okay. Can you guys play golf?
Oh, yes! Brothers, yes! Fart! Fart! Go! Go! Go!
Back again with the Fart Brothers. Gentlemen, I just to kind of reclick again, you just swinging.
Broke my tool. Broke my tool.
No shit. Really?
Yeah.
I got this.
Thanks, bro. Yo! Yo, my man! That's my fucking brother, Donnie Fart!
Hey, yo, if they ever make a video game about me, put me inside a scary mansion. I'll fuck all the ghosts!
Yo, and if they ever make a solo video game about me, I want a water pack. I'm always drinking that water, so I want a water pack.
Bring them back to the old country and shit all that water on the stupid little natives.
You have to run it through a boiling pot if you want to drink the water.
Hey, you two, we gotta get you go playing tennis. The U.S. Open is right now. You guys are in a double set against Novak Djokovic and his weird brother.
It's true, and you gotta start practicing for the Olympics against Sonic.
Sonic.
Yeah.
Sonic Mochizi.
Yeah. Sonic Mochizi from fucking down 34th Street, and I'm gonna kick his ass.
And we've been saying it for years. He's not allowed to compete.
And I'm gonna fuck your girl Rouge.
And
okay?
we're gonna run a train on Rouge.
The bat.
And Amy's gonna watch.
Gentlemen, we were making real progress here. I was starting to think that we might be able to put almost this whole segment on the air, but if you start to talk about running, what was it?
Trains.
Running.
We're gonna make Amy watch.
Okay. When you start talking like that, it makes it very difficult to pitch this to sponsors, to commercial advertisers. It's hard. It just, you understand, right?
Hey yo, why don't you get are you with Vice? Where's the Vice guys? That's kind of like our
Vice.
speed, you know?
I'm not with no. I'm not with Vice.
Hey, how about you call your boss and tell him I said it was okay to put this on the air?
Call that scrawny bitch Spike Jones right now and tell him I'll shove a skateboard up his ass if we don't put us up on the 5 o'clock news tonight.
We knew Jesus and Meryl growing up.
You know, I heard that they were not getting along. Is that accurate? You know them growing up. Are they not getting along?
That's not true. They kiss.
That's the reason I'm called the Fart Brothers, is because I just fucking farted.
Let's go!
Let's go. Yes! 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 Fart!
We're live with the Fart Brothers. Gentlemen, I have to tell you, it's been a real honor to talk with you this afternoon, in spite of everything, in spite of what could at times be considered really rude and aberrant behavior.
Yep.
Ultimately, this has been a really interesting and enlightening conversation. I just want to reiterate once again, I don't think anyone would blame you if you said on the record that whatever crime has been committed here was done by those malcontents, those mean, malevolent brothers.
Okay.
Yeah, we should probably do that.
Yeah. You go for it first, and then I'll say something after.
Okay.
This is going to be considered an official deposition.
Hey, this is technically narking. And, I don't want to be a snitch. So can you, blur out our faces and make our voices lower?
Yeah, can you make us sound like fucking Princess Peach or some shit? I don't even know who that is.
Tell them to just talk in a lower voice.
Talk in a lower voice,
Cover
and then
your faces.
Okay. Cover your faces.
You got it. I'm ready.
And can you, when you do it, move so that it's harder to see? Like move. No, not the hand. Move your whole body. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I definitely witnessed the crime that happened here. I for sure saw with all my faculties of sober mind, completely focused and awake, that Denny and Dunny, those brothers, Denny and Donnie, those brothers from up on 34th Street.
You're Donnie.
Dunny.
Denny and Dunny.
Denny and Dunny for sure did this crime, all right? And also Jesus and Mero kiss, okay? And that's fine.
We saw them kiss as kids and they don't want to do it anymore, but we saw them do it.
They said they were kissing better on Viceland than when they were on Showtime, and that's okay. We agree with that.
Sometimes when you have to switch executives, it fucks up your whole steez, and I get that, but like I'm gonna miss them, you know?
Yeah, so Denny and Dunny did this shit, okay? That's it. Out.
And I was coming out of a whoop pipe. I didn't see shit.
I ate a big portobello mushroom when I gained 200 pounds.
That, I think we can admit that onto the record.
Do you use all that?
Yes, we can use all of that. That can all be sent to the police department. Thank you, gentlemen. Okay, all right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And now I'll do 22. 2, 3, 20. Mwah! I love you.
Red hand.
Bah, 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 bah! New York's finest! We're the fucking Four Brothers!
Okay, thank you so much, gentlemen. You can go.
Four Brothers!
Four Brothers, there we come! Four Brothers, having fun! Four Brothers, here we come!
Four Brothers, it's time to part!
Are you gonna cry? Are you crying?
I'm crying right now, yeah.
He's crying.
It's all right.
I just get emotional thinking about this. Us being Four Brothers. I also need a big drink of water. Do you have water on you?
There's some water off camera.
With the producers?
Yeah, with the producers.
Hey, those Softy brothers wear diapers still. Saying.
Drinking water is fine. I just have a hard time in big bodies of it. My name's Danny Fart, for God's sakes.
Let's get out of here. And I'm Donnie Fart. Donald Fart. Donald Fart.
Donald Fart. Daniel Fart.
Hey, don't fucking forget that, or else I'm gonna climb inside your head and sleep in there. Good night.
And then we'll have to do some farts.
Ready? One more time.
Good measure. Yes! Yes! Fart! 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 Keep going, by the way.
Okay, all right, thank you. Okay, all right. Live here in Now York, reporting on familial infighting, a new trend among the city's many families. Celebrated, reviled, every family here in the city has its ups and downs, but today we're going to be covering one particular family, well known for its work within the city, and their shadow family that may have committed an unspeakable act of violence. More on that live at 11. I'm Abraham Moses. I'm getting a phone call. Did the phone call show up in the lead?
Yeah.
Well, then we'll have to do it again.
Honey, hi.
Hello?
Honey, can you hear me?
Yes. Hi, hey, how are
Hey,
you?
honey, hi, it's your mother.
Hi, Mom.
Hi.
Hey, I heard that Dad might have lost his mind again.
Well,
Is
that's
that...
what I was calling you about. I haven't seen your father in a few hours. He said that he was going off. He had to meet someone named an Oracle. Someone named an Oracle. He said he was going out to the park to meet someone named the Oracle.
Now, Mother, I know that you don't watch television or movies or read books. I know we kind of
Or
just kind of
listen to
keep
the
you in a
radio.
room. You don't listen to the radio. We don't let you kind of like know about
I just
any
play
of that.
with my Tamagotchi.
You play well, yes, you do. You play with your Tamagotchi.
I
and we
just
love
have
you
my
for it.
Tamagotchi.
Lord loves pliant women. We know that. But here's the thing, Mom. There's a movie, and it's a moving
And what
image
is that?
story. It's a moving image story where when you watch it, and it's like it's as if it's real life. Like people look like they're moving on a screen, on a moving picture screen, right? Okay. There's one
You're
of
gonna
those.
have to stop talking so fast and with these so many words like this because I get very confused.
Okay. Ma, Dad watch Thing. Thing make Dad go crazy.
Okay.
Thing make Dad go, Thing make Dad go scary.
Well, you don't have to talk to me like I'm a fucking moron, Abraham. Please, come on. I'm your mother. I'm not an idiot.
Mother,
mother.
Mother, why are you using this kind of language?
Well, you've got me all you know, I've neglected to feed my Tamagotchi because of this. I'm very stressed out, and my Tamagotchi is freaking out right now because I haven't had the wherewithal to feed it. So I'm just calling you to see if you've got any answers about what's going on with your father.
Like I said, Father watched something that he shouldn't have watched, and now his brain, his mind is not doing good. It's doing bad. And frankly, Mother, I'm not feeling so great either. This has been a really tough day for me. It's my first day. I was going to call you. I just got my...
Well, drink some water. I've got to go. I've got to take care of the Tamagotchi.
Okay. Mother, okay, bye-bye. Mayor Wirtz, thank you so much for tuning in. This evening has been rather difficult, as you can see. Perhaps even sans context, what you're viewing is a pretty accurate summation of how the evening has gone. Things have been a little bit hectic. It's my first time reporting, and I'm feeling a little bit in over my head, but this is our last story of the evening, unfortunately. Maybe you can tune in again next time and see us from start to finish. But thanks again for rating us, Mayor Wirtz. I'm here with, what's your name?
I'm Jim Davis. No relation to the Garfield guy.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. It's a very common name.
Mr. Davis, if you could step just a little bit closer to the camera.
Hot dogs here, fresh hot dogs.
Lasagna flavored hot dogs over here, special.
Hot dogs taste like lasagna.
It's a very common name. Jim
Only on
Davis.
Mondays.
Jim Davis is a very common name. Trust me, this is not what my whole thing is.
Okay, well then what is your whole thing?
Just, it's been a very stressful little bit of time, I felt. And I saw you were going through a ton of stuff. I saw a ton of people were coming in and out who didn't seem to be really related to what was going on.
Okay.
And I just thought I'd come out. I saw what was going on with you. I saw you were trying to do a news report. They caught me. I'm the criminal. And I thought I should do this guy a favor. I should come out here and just be a guy who's relevant to what's happening, who's not too crazy, who's just here to talk about the thing that took place. I'm not Jim Davis of the Garfield. I'm not that.
Sir, your act of kindness has not fallen on deaf ears.
Would you say you got what you wanted? Would you say that... Okay, please don't touch me. Would you... Okay.
Sir in the orange, are you okay?
I'm good.
Yeah,
Just
so
give me
he's
like
okay.
10 more minutes and then we can go.
Okay, no, you're fine.
All right, Mr. Davis, what crime did you commit?
I was running the phone scheme.
That's right. So then the first gentleman was sort of a reliable narrator then.
Somewhat, yeah. The guy who, he crashed your van a few blocks up.
Is it totaled?
No, he was going, it looked like they were going like 15 miles an hour, so it's in pretty fine shape, but they just got out and sort of wandered around. I don't know.
Are they just sort of like wandering around in different directions like pinballs sort of scattering around?
Get your hot dogs here.
Hot dogs here, lasagna flavored hot dogs.
Holy fucking shit! I'll take a lasagna hot dog.
You got it.
Well, I'm gonna get one for my friend, Jim Davis, creator of Garfield.
There is one question from the producers, and again, I don't want to look a gift horse in the mouth because you've been very
Hot Dog Vendors
generous.
Guild.
It looks like we're going to have a... I'm sorry to interrupt.
It's all good.
It looks like we're going to have a commercial break for the Hot Dog Vendors Guild. Hot dog vendors have unionized. It's a big win for American workers. If you're one of those people who thinks like that, I don't think you should ever unionize. But that being said, I think we can maybe cut to the commercial and see what they have to say.
Would you say you got what you wanted tonight? Would you say this was everything you hoped it was going to be? Can you imagine having to do this about every other week? 2 hours of this about every other week?
If we're being candid...
Trying to ground what's happening.
If we're being...
Trying to just make things logical. Trying to keep a sort of general pattern going for those 2 hours. Do you think that's something, let alone having to maintain composure, do you think that's something you're looking forward to doing?
You're the normal guy.
being the normal guy in this, when people are going, I'm the Fart Brothers, and you have to be like, this what's happening right now, that makes sense. Are you looking forward to doing this every other week, basically?
Is this fun for you?
Is this going to be fun for you?
If I'm being candid, I think my biggest complaint at this moment is that I felt like I wasn't doing enough somehow, and I.
You'll always feel that.
Yeah.
There's never a day you won't feel that in this position.
That's gonna be every time.
Every single time.
You're gonna be so fucking tired.
Did people have fun watching this?
Starting at 8 p.m. is so bad.
Here's the thing, and that's the other thing that's going to blow your mind. Every time they will say they did have fun, and you will be thinking about your 2-hour experience, and you will be going, are you sure?
I'll be very frank. I thought this was a disaster.
And they'll be going, yes, you did amazing, yes, and you're going to be just replaying those 2 hours in your head, and you're going to be
do
going,
the hot dog
how?
thing.
We do have to do the hot dog thing.
We're going to do the hot dog thing. I think one goal that I had for myself was not to break the fourth wall this episode, and it feels like
What's going on? I'm sweaty as fuck. Been working with hot dogs all day, but I'll do it every single fucking day because guess what? We just unionized.
Woo! Yes.
And this is my best friend in the whole world. This is Philippe. He helps me cook the hot dogs.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going great, Philippe. How are you?
I'm so excited, man. We got a hot dog vendor union going on. It's pretty sick.
It's so sick. What's the first thing you're gonna do with all your union money?
Oh man, I'm going to invest in bun toasters.
A true hot dog aficionado if I've ever seen one.
Just kidding, I'm going to buy a Nintendo Switch.
Huh, a true playa if I've ever seen one. That's right. Here at the Hot Dog Union, we don't care about anything except playing the shit out of our Nintendo Switch. And guess what? With the new money that we have, we're gonna be buying everyone tonight a Nintendo Switch for supporting. Not true, but in a way, we will be buying every single person a Nintendo Switch.
Like spiritually speaking, we're gonna buy everyone a Nintendo Switch and also download codes for Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Of course, we can't actually do that because we sell fucking hot dogs, of course. But there's a way in which you can feel like you just got a brand new Switch. Well, guess what? You're getting the new Pokemon, both versions, right away.
Yeah.
Not true.
In a way, if you imagine it, it's true. It won't be happening in real life.
Like, in a sense, you're actually kind of doing that. Maybe you get like a download code for Splatoon 2 or something, inside your heart.
Hey, maybe you get Stitcher Premium, even though it's gone to shit the last couple of years. Your mom gets it for you as a present because you know that you're going to spend a lot of time in the car. Guess what? You're driving to get a hot dog.
Hey, you guys want some hot dogs?
Oh, I love hot dogs.
I'm so sick of these hot dogs. What do I have to do to not eat a hot dog? Oh, did I just say that in front of all my friends? In front of Philippe?
Mutiny!
Fuck!
Mutiny!
I'm getting kicked out of the hot dog union.
Mutiny!
What's bad about Stitcher Premium these days?
They took all the shows I liked off and made it fucked up.
Like what?
Like what?
A lot of the Marin episodes, actually.
You were a big Marin guy?
Well, I was getting into some of the older ones.
Name some guys.
Robert De Niro.
Yeah, sure.
Hey.
Thank you for watching the Everything Now Show. If you're not following, follow. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. It's been a great evening. I think everybody's had a good time. Thank you to Jake, Rocky, Chris,
You don't
myself.
thank us.
We don't do that? Okay.
We should. You're nice.
All right, well, yeah, there you go. Maybe I should. Maybe that's a new thing we should do. Okay, maybe something to think about.
You got it.
But thanks so much for watching, and of course, big thank you to our guest this evening, Noah. Let's go, Noah.
Noah freaking Marger.
Oh. What's up? What's up?
Noah, thanks so much for coming. Anything you want to plug?
Yeah, I actually do. I have legit plugs this time.
Yeah, come over here. Come over here. Set up.
Okay.
Instead of when he just plugs his
Get some plugs going.
Well, that's a good segue, Chris. Thank you, because actually my favorite podcast is coming back next
hell yeah.
week.
Way.
That is real. This is an exclusive. This hasn't even been out on social media. You're the first people to hear about this. It's coming back
Who's the first guy?
next week, and Rocky is going to be my temporary co-host for a couple months.
Oh.
We are going to be going through. We're basically going to blank check the entire filmography of Paul Thomas Anderson. So if that sounds interesting to you, come listen. If it doesn't sound interesting to you, still come listen. We're going to revamp the whole thing. It's going to be fun.
We're also going to talk about like his like music videos and the one SNL sketch that he directed and stuff. So it's like, you know, the completionist. Yeah, he did. It's pretty silly. But
Talking
yeah,
about all that shit. So that's going to start next Thursday, a week from today, which I believe is, what, the 25th?
Yep.
Yep.
Something like that.
First episode comes out on 25th every Thursday from there on out for the next few months. And then who knows? Maybe it'll be a little bit something different every single week. And another real plug, it is sold out, but I think you can get on a wait list. I'm doing my first ever stand-up spot. This is not a joke.
Stand up.
I will be doing my first ever stand-up spot next Friday, August 26th at the Cat's Crawl in East Hollywood. If you live in the LA area, go to the Eventbrite page. It is sold out currently, but I think they're either going to be doing a live stream or a wait list. It's not confirmed either way, but check in with the comedy page on Instagram. It's Eric at Air Conditioned Comedy. DM them. They might be able to help you out. If it is sold out, which I believe it is, you might be able to get a live stream ticket or be put on the wait list. So those are my plugs. As always, thank you. This is my first one in like a month and a half. I haven't done the show in a while.
welcome back, Noah.
Great to have you back.
Thank you.
Welcome back.
And let's give it up for Grant, first time hosting.
Yes, thank you, Noah.
It's been a great time. Hey, everybody, look, this show loves you. Hopefully you love this show. Follow us on our socials, Instagram, Twitter.
Join the Discord.
Join the Discord. Join the Discord. It's a great time in there.
You can submit. Thank you for the cheer. Yes. On the Discord. Yes. On the Discord, you can submit images that we use for games like Walter Brandlake tonight, and they're all very funny. Thank you very much.
Mr. Goose says, Noah, you were Wolfman Craig last time we were on.
Yeah,
That's not true, but it did feel very similar to Wolfman
Pretty
Craig.
much as far back as.
And that is such a neutral statement to make.
Yeah, let's throw that in the wiki.
My
We kind of have.
my Instagram in the chat is not correct though. I'm Noah_Marger, and then I'm Noah Marger on Twitter if you do want to follow. On the socials, shout me out in the Discord. I'm in the Discord too.
Noah dot.
I changed it.
Wow.
It's not good for you want to be consistent.
SEO. Come on, man.
Yeah, I'm the SEO of my. Thank you guys so much for having me on.
In the name of consistency, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back on Monday at 8 p.m. Pacific time.
Let's
8
raid
to 10.
someone.
We'll raid somebody.
Featuring the gals of Joy's B&B.
Oh,
Joy,
shit.
Bed and breakfast.
That's Izzy Garasoli and Jesse Morner. Great.
Holy fuck. Holy fucking shit.
And then next Saturday, we're maybe doing a show with Yellow Spoon Girl.
Okay.
Might happen.
Okay.
Who knows?
Go off.
A loose Saturday show that we normally don't do.
But yeah, Mondays and Thursdays. Those people who came with the raid, stick around. Watch us again next time when you have a minute. Go back and watch some clips. Clip the show. The more you clip, I think that helps us in the algorithm. I don't know how that works.
Thank you, Mayor Wirtz, for the raid here at the end there. We love you, buddy.
Yes, thank you for
Come
coming.
back on soon.
Shout out to the Fart Brothers.
Shout out
to the Fart Brothers.
It was crazy. We got.
Oh yeah, check out our YouTube. That's the other thing.
Check out our YouTube. I am severely behind on the archive, but
Yeah,
I'll get to it. I'm sorry.
But he'll get to it.
Folks,
Are we doing TikTok? Is TikTok still a thing? Are we doing
by the end of this month, TikToks will be ready to go.
There you go. By the end of this month,
And
look
that's
for
a-
us on the
that's a
Young
promise.
social network.
Rating. Go.
Joe,
Uncle Joe.
Uncle Joe.
Everyone's favorite
Joe.
uncle.
follow that guy on TikTok. That guy's got an amazing TikTok.
Yeah, his content's good.
We love Uncle Joe.
I feel insulted.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
No, Uncle Joe's great. Bye.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
69
Thanks so
viewers?
much for watching.
Jesus, we got rated right at the end there.
Another
Bye,
one?
guys. Bye, everybody.
Another one.
That's anyway. Bye.
Major key alert!
Bye-bye.
Major key alert!